Candidates in the race for U.S. Senate in Arizona are making their closing arguments this weekend as voters head to the polls. Primary day in Arizona is Tuesday, and many political observers agree that this seat is critical to Republicans' quest to take back control of the United States Senate. In our Race to November segment this week, one of the leading contenders for the GOP nomination joins us, veteran and businessman Jim Lamon. Mr. Lamon, thank you so much for being here.
Tom, great to be with you. And yes, we're looking very forward to getting past Tuesday so we can start taking on Mark Kelly Wednesday morning.
Yeah, you're in the final stretch here, that final weekend of campaigning. You call yourself an America First conservative. What does that mean to you?
Well, certainly first and foremost, Tom, is getting the safety back in our neighborhoods. We have an incredible invasion going on out here that is affecting our crime rates terribly, the drug overdoses, fentanyl. I will do everything in my power to shut down business in the Senate until we get that southern border secured. Brandon Judd and all the guys at National Border Patrol Council have been fantastic for us. We have 4 stops today, culminating the last one with Brandon Judd at a town hall in Tucson. Unfortunately, Masters, my opponent, 4 open borders until he's, as a globalist, quietly put it aside. We're seeing through it out here, though. Inflation, as a business guy, Tom, it's wreaking havoc on us out here, from energy prices, food prices. I will do everything to get the woke supply chain corrected, get back to dominant energy here in our country, and get this outrageous spending under control. You can't do it at home or in business, so I intend to be very strong on that. Just from a school standpoint, Arizona, we're leading the country just passing school choice, and I need to close the Department of Education to keep this wokeism from infiltrating our schools.
Yeah, well, Mr. Lamon, you mentioned your principal opponent in this race is a guy named Blake Masters. He's been on this program. He's advocating a national abortion ban, impeaching President Trump, impeaching President Biden, rather, and other policies that have some political observers concerned that he could win a general election against Mark Kelly. Given how important this race is, how are you a more viable candidate than he?
Tom, excellent point. Even from the polling standpoint, we're neck and neck against Kelly, and Masters is down 7 or 9, depending on the poll. In Arizona, we're very veteran focused. One of the largest in the country is percentages of voters who will go to the general election have a veteran in the home or one removed. I'm a 6-year Army paratrooper officer, served in the Cold War in Germany. I understand what that's about, and our veterans have responded very strongly for us. Being a businessman, I've created tens of thousands of jobs in the power sector. Masters has never created a single one. He's only worked for the globalist Peter Thiel. We've made that known now to the voters. They see that well, because it's going to be a dominant machine we're going to face on Wednesday with Soros and Kelly. But we're ready. We've opened 9 offices across the state, 70 paid full-time staff, millions of phone calls made, 1,200 volunteers. We are ready, brother, to take on that Marxist machine.
Now, Mr. Lamon, I have seen some polling that shows you running second, but these races have gone really right down to the wire in so many different states, and we've been following them. So how do you plan to make up the gap in the remaining days?
Well, the good news, Tom, is that we did and have. We used John McLaughlin for our polling, one of the best in the industry. There are a lot of
President Trump's former pollster.
Exactly. Very accurate, and we've dominated, we've been ahead since the first week of March, and we continue to be so. The national polls that are flooding the state, Tom, are Democratic in many cases. It's a strategy on their part to do what you just described in terms of showing him in a false lead. They had much rather run against Masters, and Jim Lamon is a veteran and a business guy with 9 offices and ready to take this group on starting Wednesday morning.
Mr. Lamon, what do you want to be known for when you go to the U.S. Senate? If you're the person who ultimately wins on Tuesday and beats Mark Kelly, you have different senators who are known for different things. Is there one thing, based on how your conversations with your constituency there in Arizona, that you really want to be known for as a U.S. Senator?
I want to get that American exceptionalism back, Tom, that has so been great for our country for 245 years. We've gotten away from that. We've allowed this woke agenda to take over. We even have Republicans that aren't standing up for it. I am not taking a single PAC dollar nor lobbyist dollar. I don't have to. I can afford to run this race because of big success in building businesses here and re-onshoring in America. And it's that, standing up for the people of Arizona. We're a lot of freedom-loving people here. No one moves to Arizona to be more oppressed or more taxed. We're the exact opposite. Freedom-loving people in Arizona, I intend to represent them with exactly that. Get our mining going very robustly. Get our manufacturing back in this country. Get our energy program, which we're so bountifully blessed in this country, back dominant. Stop the overspending. I'm going to be a very big force to be reckoned with. Having played some college linebacker, been a military paratrooper, built billion-dollar businesses, brother. They haven't seen that in the U.S. Senate in quite some time. I'm going to bring it.
Mr. Lamon, the Biden administration has announced that they're actually going to start plugging the holes in the border wall in Arizona. Mark Kelly, your potential opponent in November, he's claiming credit for the fact that we're now building the wall. He says basically trying to make it out to be that it was sort of his idea and his urging. Talk to us a little bit about Mark Kelly and his record on immigration and why you're going to be better for Arizonans.
Great point. That is our number one issue out here, Tom. The invasion of 52,000 per week. Most of it coming through Arizona has to be stopped. Big difference in Kelly. He has voted for not just open borders, but for taxpayer benefits to illegal immigrants. I stand exactly opposed to that. Remain in Mexico policy that we had in 2020 under President Trump as an executive order, I intend to get codified into law in U.S. Senate as priority one so we can stop this invasion. Mark Kelly and his staff, quoted in Politico and other magazines, bragging about moving illegals into the heartland. That's not fair, to those who live on that border nor in our country. I've been in Nogales, Yuma, Tucson a lot. We're going to even be there tonight for a town hall with Brandon Judge, several hundred packing a house. We already had to stop with the RSVP side. It's so big. And they want to know that they have a senator they can trust this time. Masters, unfortunately, was writing about open borders, things of that nature again before it was exposed, and he had to try to move around that. I'm standing four square with the endorsements that we have with the National Border Patrol Council. Joe Bay also will be there tonight. He represents the National Association of Police Officers who've endorsed. Very active on our campaign, Rob. They want a fighter, and we're going to bring it to D.C.
All right, terrific. Jim Lamon, candidate for United States Senate in the great state of Arizona. We're going to be watching. Tuesday is primary day here at Newsmax. We'll have complete coverage and analysis of all of the primaries on Tuesday night. Thank you very much, Mr. Lamon.
Thanks, Rob. Look forward to being there. God bless.
Hey guys, it's Rob Carson. I want to tell you about the Patriot Gold Group. But first, let me tell you that the S&P has already lost $8.2 trillion in 2022. Did you know that? Peak inflation has not even hit despite the Fed rate hikes on groceries, on gas. You know it as well as I do. Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs are warning of another 20% drop. Inflation is winning in a knockout right now. The Fed is going to raise rates again at the end of July. Meanwhile, Goldman, Wells Fargo, and Bloomberg are all forecasting gold to surpass all-time highs. If you want to invest in gold, call 888-936-2373 now. Call the Patriot Gold Group today and ask about their no-fee-for-life IRA. Sounds like a good deal, don't it? Here's the number, 888-936-2373. 888-936-2373 for the Patriot Gold Group.